Hello, my friend. It is Adrian. Happy Friday evening to you, or maybe Saturday morning if you are in Australia. I hope you're doing great. And it's a little late, but I have been thinking about you all day, and I still wanted to make sure to come live. And so hopefully you are having a great evening and enjoying a good start to your weekend. Hey, Gail, good to see you. Hey, Bryce. So I was thinking about something I've been thinking about this for a while actually, but there's something that has been really hitting me recently that I want to share with you. And so if you saw the title, it talked about growing your own. If you know me, you know I don't mean plants. Because thank God my wife has a very green thumb. I do not have a green fingernail in my body, so I am not good at growing my own when it comes to plants, but I think I am pretty good at growing my own when it comes to people. And I want to share something about why I think that's so important and how I have learned how important that really is over the years, because it's a lesson that gets reinforced to me over and over again. So I spent a lot of time in the corporate world working for largely a technology company over the years, but a bunch of different places. Hey, Chris. And I had to hire a lot of people. I had to bring in a lot of people for our team. And we had to hire, a lot of times at a fairly high level, executives. We had to hire a lot of analysts over the years. And we had so much better experience hiring analysts and raising them up than we did hiring seasoned executives that sounded great, that looked great on the outside, that had all this experience, and would just come in, and a lot of times they wouldn't work out, and they'd have a really hard time, and they wouldn't get the culture, or they wouldn't be able to adapt to the environment, or whatever that is. And I read a fantastic book recently. If you're into this kind of thing, it's called Shoe Dog. It's the memoir of Phil Knight, who is the founder and longtime CEO of Nike. And it's incredible. It reads like a novel. One of my favorite books I've read in a long time. But there's this moment in the book that I thought was fantastic, and I was thinking about it today. So he's talking to a mentor of his, and he's talking about how... And they did a lot of business in Japan. So this is in Japan. He's talking to this Japanese mentor of his, who's this very wise guy, and they're sitting in like a hot tub or a spa or something. And he's talking to this guy about how they just are struggling to get the right kind of people to be leaders in Nike, in the company, in the early days. And the guy points over to this like bamboo grove or something that's like next to them. And he basically says that if you look at that bamboo grows a foot a year. Bamboo is like, it grows like crazy. And basically that you need to grow your own talent. You can't go buy talent on the market. That's not how it works. And I really think that's true. And so he talks about how they realized that they needed to really get more proactive about developing their talent internally. And that's been true for us at Contact Mapping, and we're working on this project right now. We're working with an incredible company in the personal development space, and we're helping them with doing some pretty significant technical stuff that fits into what Contact Mapping does, but it also fits into just doing a bunch of trailblazing kind of stuff about how you deliver incredible coaching and breakthrough content virtually. And we're having to figure out a ton of stuff on the fly. And I'm watching my team, there's a guy named Jason. I don't know if you've met him on our team. He's just an awesome guy, and he's 25 years old. I don't know, he's a baby. And I'm watching him learn this stuff, and I'm watching him not only learn like the technical stuff, but I'm watching him learn how to keep composure under pressure. I'm watching him how to do all this stuff. And I just think there's such an important lesson. No matter what business you're in, it's so easy to fall into this trap of, I gotta go hire or recruit or bring into my business a superstar, and that's going to fix my problems. And number one, the real superstars, it's very hard to recruit them, as you would imagine. But number two, even if you get them, even if they were a superstar someplace else, it does not mean they're going to be a superstar where you are. And how do you get superstars? You build them, you raise them, you grow them yourself. And when you actually learn how to grow your own, you become the kind of place that people who are already superstars want to come. And so you probably actually get some of that as a bonus alongside of it. But if you think the silver bullet is I'm just going to bring in somebody who really knows their stuff, you're wrong. I can tell you from experience, you can see it in studies, you can see it in all kinds of management materials. It's just not how it works. And so I just want you to become a student of how do you develop people? How do you create an environment where people get to grow, where they want to grow, where they seek you out and they want to come and work with you because they will grow? If you learn to become that kind of leader, if you learn how to become that kind of person, you are going to create a machine. And I'm not perfect at it. I could be a lot better at it, actually. I could be way better at it. And that's awesome that you're coming on here, Sean, because you are somebody who is working on how to build talent from the ground up a lot as well. And so I'm not perfect at it. I have to fight my desire to be the doer all the time. And when you're trying to become somebody who's a developer of talent, you can't always be the doer. You got to be the person who actually focuses on helping others to learn how to do it and get out of their way. And so this is a learning journey, but if you can create an engine of talent development, of growing your own talent internally, of becoming the kind of place where people know that if they come and work with you, they will grow and they'll learn things from you and from your team that they couldn't learn anywhere else, you are going to be way, way ahead of the curve. So just want to encourage you in that. And I so appreciate you coming on and hanging out with me on your Friday evening. I hope you're doing great. Have a wonderful weekend. Hang in there. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.